Yes.
And you don't find that all the time.
No.
And this is what's so great about having Amy here. You get to go inside, even if you go to the store. How often do you get to see like all the behind the scenes, right, of what it takes to custom handcraft one of these? So we'll mention that the battery is still available. I think we have fewer than 200 though, but they sell out all the time. But they're great because they enable you, to your point, to put your chair wherever you want. You don't have to be, you know, right by an outlet, so that's not an issue. I'm also being told, Amy, interestingly enough, the camel in the Power right now in this airing is our most popular. And that's been a big request, you said, right?
It has. It's been a request to bring the color in, so I'm so excited that you're bringing this to your home. Thank you very much for whatever color and mechanism you choose. We are honored to be part of your home and that you get to live in our furniture. It's such an exciting time for us. Can I show you the fabric?
Let's do it. Absolutely, because I'm so excited to see this lighter color, but I said this in the beginning, oh no, you know, it's going to be filthy between the dogs and the kids and dropping things. You don't have to worry about that, right?
No, you don't. So this is our juice. Now, I will probably end up spilling more on the floor or the table or myself, but we're going to pour the juice out, and then I'm going to lay a paper towel on it. Now, this is a water-based, family-friendly solution. Look.
It's even sucking it up from that
It's sucking it up already, right? I'm going to fold that over. I'm going to allow the rest of that to get picked up. And I'm just going to dab. I know it's sticky, so let me pick that one up. Look at all the juice that got picked up. There's a few extra drops that fell off, so I'm going to put this in the little trash can. Now I'm going to take the second paper towel. This, nothing fancy. I'm going to press, not even very hard. It's going to get up the rest of that you might not even be able to see. This is a solution that is covering every single fiber. You cannot buy this in a big box store in a can and spray it on. It's inside the fabric. Look, there's the rest of it that was on there that ordinarily you might not be able to even see, but look, it doesn't come through the back of the fabric. If you didn't have iClean, this would have already been through the back and sitting on the seat cushions underneath. And you're buying your LaZBoy today with the TEMPURResponse memory foam, which we're going to talk about now. And that is a major upgrade for you. So again, look at the extra that was still on the furniture that from the eye you may not even have been able to see. Now I'm going to turn it over just to prove a point and dab some more, because I can feel the wet here, but not on the fabric. There was nothing left. Feel it.
Oh, that's completely dry.
Completely dry. So you're not running to get any kind of special solution. You're not picking up the phone to say, my furniture's damaged, now I have to have it clean. I just got it. How many of you have just bought something and then you spilled or whatever the reason is?
Oh, and you're sick.
You're sick. Well, there could be all kinds of reasons, right?
And Amy, this would be an upgrade, right, to get
it is.
Upgraded fabric.
Yes, and I'm using the stucco to show the light fabric, but this is on all colors.
Okay.
Yes.
And this is what we're calling, this is exclusive to HSN. We took some of the #1 features.
Yes.
And this is what we love when Amy's here and our team here at HSN and LaZBoy. We listen to you, like what you love most, what are the options that you love most, and we try to make it happen. We try to make it happen. And for President's Day, boy, oh boy, my friend, are we making it happen this weekend. Oh, huge savings on both the manual as well as on the Power. Again, the white glove delivery, all the upgrades, the white glove or delivery, of course, wherever you want, upstairs, downstairs. It's always a question. You know, it happened to me. I was getting sorry about that, washer and dryer. And it said, you know, it will deliver anywhere. Well, I had steps. And they're like, well, we only go up one stair of steps.
I'm sorry,
like,
one step?
Well, no, but just one. I have 2 flights, but they're like, oh, we're going to charge you extra for the other. I'm like,
no.
My goodness.
No.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, keep all that peace of mind. And we often say as gifts, you know, maybe it's going to be a Father's Day gift or a Mother's Day gift.
Comment.
And there's multiple, you know, kids in the family. And
you
can
go in on one or two.
Can you imagine? I promise you it will be the best gift they receive.
That's right. And I'm glad you mentioned that too. Because of our distribution centers around the United States, you just give us the phone number of the recipient. We call them and make the appointment. So you can tell them ahead of time. You can maybe try putting in a gift certificate of the picture of it from HSN's website, put it in a bag and say, hey, I'm calling you, but I have a gift and I'm going to be the one opening it. It's still a surprise.
Absolutely.
No matter what's coming. Right?
Yes, I love that.
I love it.
And this makes all the difference in the world.
So this is what you're actually sitting on. You saw in the video the high resiliency foam and the presses that were pressing it down. This is a cue ball, so if you play pool, you know what the weight of that is. I hold it about 18 to 24 inches. This is you plopping in your chair. We all plop. If we didn't, we'd have beautiful legs. I would especially, right? But we do. We're tired. We're going to plop and sit in our furniture. This accepts the body weight. On top of that, and because of our relationship with Tempur-Pedic, we are the only company that offers the TEMPURResponse memory foam. It took over 5 years of LaZBoy's engineers and the Tempur-Pedic scientists to take a mattress down to the right cell structure that's qualified for sitting in. It doesn't seem like it would be a big deal, but it is because the cell structure changes tremendously. Now, this is that same cue ball, same height, and it stops. Now, you and I are short, so it's going to be a little harder at this height. But watch what happens when I push the cue ball down into the foam. It's gone. This is your tailbone. This is your hip flexors. This is the backs of your legs, the backs of your knees, all the way down past the ankles. And this is what happens is it supports you as you might want to move around in the chair. When you get up, and my friend Lynn sits down in the chair I was sitting in, now it's going to contour to you. So you have all this fabulous exterior comfort and the LaZBoy confidence that we built the frame right. Now you get your own custom seating. Look what happens when I push the heel of my hand down inside. It disappears, but you can see that it's all supported all the way around. Lynn, take the corner and roll it. Imagine you moving around in the chair. Look how her fingers disappear as she's rolling. And now let go. And it comes back from every little divot that it made, it comes back. So this is your individualized comfort besides you having your own LaZBoy recliner.
And so many favorite chairs, what happens is you get that little
what we call a tush divot.
Or a tush divot.
A tush divot.
Or divot, yeah, it's even better. And it's true, and it's like, oh, you're trying to, used to be comfortable. I'm trying to get it right back where it used to be. Never have to worry about that. So that's another, another wonderful upgrade that typically would be that you're receiving and our president specials feature here today. So we talked about the power. I know we also want to talk about the manual. Yes, the power in the Camel still continues to be in lead. So very
now
good.
We're going to show you the Camel with the manual. So this is, and you saw me move the power recliner. Now I'm moving the manual recliner. They're not super heavy chairs. I recommend, especially with the power, if you do need to move it to a new room, bring a partner with you to help you carry the base. All right, this is the elongated handle that I told you about. This is a custom feature. This is a custom order feature as well. On the side of it, in the front, it has a little area for your finger. This is single finger operation. Most people grab the handle, rotate it, and then you start putting some stress on the rotator cuff. You don't have to with a LaZBoy recliner. You open it once and there's a locking footrest, a second locking layer, and a third. Okay, and I do that slowly so I am exaggerating. Now, inside you have an 18-point ratchet. So this gives you 54 total reclining positions. That is 53 more than every other company out there. And the more I recline, the more clicks you're going to hear. And then this gives you the exact measurement that the power did with 66 inches of comfort. Watch the back. As I get up or sit up, the back comes with me. So I never lose lumbar support. And that's very important. The back is always in contact with you as you're moving around. When you lower the handle, you're going to hear a larger ping, just like the small clicks. That is opposite of what everybody else thinks. We've had people say to us, my chair's broken, it's clicking and making all kinds of noise. LaZBoy is the opposite of that. If your chair is making noise with the clicks when you're raising the handle and reclining and you had the extra 18 clicks, that means your chair's working because it's actually locking in place. And then when you lower the handle, everything unlocks.
Okay, good to know. I know we've heard that in the past, but that is unique to LaZBoy.
Yes, it is.
And that's when you know you have the real deal,
That's
too,
right.
Because a
That's
lot
the
of
authentic, the
that's
iconic.
the iconic. Okay,
That's right.
another update. Looks like whiskey now in the Power is actually even a little bit more popular than the Camels. So we do have something for everyone. The whiskey is going to be your deepest in the brown. This is, you said, one of the newer charcoals?
This is the newer charcoal, and again, one of my first days, this one was just hot off the press. It's a beautiful shade of gray. Don't let the magazines and the reports tell you that gray has gone out and you can't think about it. Gray is still extremely popular in home fashions, and this has blue undertones, so it goes with warm tones and cool tones in your house.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And then of course I'm redecorating right now,
Yes.
so I'm in this whole new vibe of I want everything coastal and just clean and open. I'm going with the stucco.
Oh, good for you. What
You
a
know?
great choice. It is gorgeous. I know the camera is right on that now so that you can see all of this incredible detail in the fabric. And here's where you can really see the seams that we have put in the arms and in the back. Let me rotate that so you can see the seams down the outside. This is something we don't have to do, but it's what we do to give you that true, authentic leather look. And the feel of the fabric will be suede feeling. It's not suede, it's fabric. Suede we would never do cranberry juice on. You probably put plastic on it in your house.
Probably.
And it would be in a museum. But no, feel comfortable about that in your home.
And it's as soft as like the softest bomber jacket. Like,
Isn't
you
it
know,
incredible?
that suede hand.
Yes.
Like it's been worn for years and years.
I
but
agree.
oh my goodness, you
I
just
agree.
melt and it just conforms to your body. I know we have just about a minute or so and then we're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll remind you real quickly. You have two choices. We have the manual, and then we have, of course, the Power. What's normally most popular, or it just depends?
You know, it just depends. If you can extend your budget, you get infinite reclining when you get the Power version.
Right.
If your budget says, I can only do the manual right now, just remember you're getting 53 more reclining positions than any other company out there.
And all the other great features with the treatment of the fabric, of course, the
That's right.
Tempur-Pedic and all of those things,
In
white
all of
glove,
them.
everything.
Yes, everything.
Really, it doesn't make a difference. And the charcoal, they are saying, is very popular.
Good.
Yeah, with that, again, like you said, kind of almost a blue undertone to it.
Yeah.
There's not a bad one in the bunch,
Not
but
at
it's
all.
all about, you know what, you're going to forget about the color and everything else. All you're going to do is sit in it and be like, okay.
Exactly.
I don't need to say another thing.
Exactly, because the comfort. And again, this is our 5th anniversary, the 5th time we've sold the Larson. And the comments that have been on hsn.com, it's so comfortable. Why did I wait this long? I didn't think that that size chair would fit me. It fits over 6'2", and I'm going to bring out a very tall gentleman to show you the difference.
Oh, wonderful. All right, we're going to do that as soon as we get back from our quick commercial break. But you know what, in the interim, go and do some comparison. We're so proud that we're doing this for this President's Day weekend, and we know it's a favorite. So we'll be back and share more with you. Stay tuned.
Inspiration comes to me from everywhere. 1, 2, 3. And I love bringing you my favorites. Whether it's hand-picked gemstones or fashion must-haves straight from my closet. Style is self-expression. These are beautiful things, and it's a thrill to share my collections with you. Only on HSN and at hsn.com.
we are delighted. We mentioned it's President's Day weekend, so yes, obviously so delighted with LaZBoy, and also so excited because we have one of the most fabulous specials that we're offering from Beautyrest that's going to be coming up tonight at today's special price. So yes, the full presentation will be at midnight, but absolutely don't wait. Learn more. You can go right to hsn.com and just search 897-788, and you'll see what the great value is. So we're excited to share that with you. And then also, what I mentioned, the top that I'm wearing, it's part of our host closet while you're there at hsn.com. This is from Sea Wonder by Christian Siriano, and it's so super duper comfortable. It comes in a variety of beautiful colors, and it's at a great value at $39.95. So you can see the entire host closet while you're searching hsn.com. Nothing better than coming home and looking forward to your absolute favorite place, their favorite place to sit that just absolutely takes over. You know, I was telling you this last time, Amy, I invested in a Tempur-Pedic bed.
Yes, you did.
And, you know, they're very expensive, but it's one of the best investments I ever made.
Yeah.
And you can't put a price tag on a great night's sleep. And the same thing, when it comes to investing in quality, in something you know is gonna be heirloom, that it's a guaranteed that it's a customer favorite.
That's
we know that. And we want to do all that work for you here at HSN. Having the #1 educator. You've been with LaZBoy how long?
Oh, I'm getting, this coming week will be 28 years.
Is it 28 years? Wow, wow. And a company that's been, you know, reliable and trusted for
98 years next month.
Wow.
Right?
Yes.
So here's our anniversary.
Yeah,
I have an anniversary of working, and LaZBoy has their, we're 2 years away from being 100 years old. I'm so excited.
Oh, what a party that's going to be. What a celebration that's going to be, right?
Know.
And I just want to take you through the value one more time. Then we're going to get more into it. Because this I can't stress enough. It is President's Day weekend, and this is the time that a lot of us that are looking to invest in furniture, or mattresses, or, you know, things of that nature for around the home. It's really the best time at those President's Day sales. So we wanted to bring to you our #1 favorite. That's the Larson, and as Amy said, it's a 5th time, but not necessarily at this value, not necessarily with all these upgrades, from the #1 fabrication that is treated, so you don't have to treat it, you know, like very delicately at all. The Tempur-Pedic, again, all those little details with the extra stitch work. And I want to go through personally the value, because yes, we have an outstanding savings from the HSN price, but if you look at the retail to what we're doing here at HSN, meaning the retail on the manual is $1,700. We are a few $100s off of that HSN price. Then an additional $500 off for the manual. So, I mean, that's like, you know, basically a $700 savings. And that, again, will be 5 flex payments at $198, or 18 months VIP with the HSN charge card. That would be $55 a month. It's so worth it if you can do it. And then, of course, the power. Same thing. The power on here is, you know, basically a $2,300 chair. We're doing it for $299 off of that. Great. Then we said, wait a minute, it's President's Day weekend.
That's right.
Even better than that, at $1,490. So that'll be for the power. Again, 5 flex payments, or the opportunity, take advantage of 18 months VIP with the HSN charge card, and that would be $82.71. So are we going to take everyone through how easy it is, once again, to program and do your favorites and how to get home and all those goodies?
I would love to. The one thing I want everyone to know is to actually come in and let's look at the wireless remote. It has highlighted areas so that you know exactly what the button works on. So there's your house, it's lighted in white, and then you've got your 1 and 2, which is are your memory buttons. Then you see this actually has the headrest, so that's reclining. And everybody thinks that reclining is when your leg rest is up. Let me take it to the home position. That takes me back to an upright seated position. Now watch the back of the chair and the front of the leg rest. This is reclining, and that's how LaZBoy got started. Our reclining is done so that it mimics and mirrors your hips. Our hips are flexed. We flex here at the back as well. So every time I recline the back, the leg rest comes out, and that's how those people with the long legs and a tall torso actually get more room in the chair. The second button is the leg rest. So watch the leg rest come up. I'm doing individual touches. I'm not moving my legs. I'm letting the recliner do the work. And then as I hold it down, the whole chair begins to go backward into that comfort zone. The third button is the headrest. So it comes up to 55 degrees. And then the fourth button has an area below the headrest. That is for the lumbar. LaZBoy is known for having the most comfortable chairs, especially in the lumbar area. You never lose lumbar support anytime you're moving in the chair. What this does is a separate motor that sits behind all of that wonderful Dacron and moves forward up to 3 inches. This is not like your car. It doesn't have a bladder in it. You can't pop it, and I have done that in my car. I actually had a bad back one day. I put a water bottle back there because I needed more support, popped the bladder in the lumbar support, and they told me at the dealership, you have to buy a whole new driver's seat if you want that back. And then press that button. Everything goes back. I'm not going to move. And it brings you up to an upright seated and that wonderful, relaxing, LaZBoy rocking position.
All those wonderful features you are so deserving of. And we're going to take you through how we did this exclusively with the fabric and why that's so important. And then the perfect rocker. I know that sounds funny, but you mentioned I'm 5'2".
Yes, I'm 5'2".
You're 5'2" as well.
This is my friend Zach.
Yes, Zach he's our guy.
Zach is 6'4".
Wait, stand up, Zach. 6'4".
Yeah, okay, here we are, side by side.
Yeah.
How does Zach and I fit in the chair and have the same comfort? I did this with Zach yesterday, and I had to start laughing because it doesn't look like he's very comfortable. But here we go, you ready, Zach? Okay, I'm going to start reclining the back. Notice how the headrest starts giving him more support, and the front of the recliner comes out and starts supporting him more in the back. Now I'm gonna, look, there he is, he's ready. I said to him yesterday, are you comfortable? And he goes, can I take a nap? Yeah. All right, so the leg rest is coming up, and now it is, excuse me, a full 66 inches of resting, and don't fall asleep.
I give you permission. You can take off a little bit, Zach.
All right, now I'm gonna raise your headrest. You ready? Okay. So now he can sit up and start watching, whether it's a big game, whether it's a big race, all right? And then as I raise the headrest, I'm also gonna begin increasing his lumbar. If you watch here, his chest is gonna start coming up, and that's the lumbar support. So 5'2", 6'4", look at he is fully supported all the way through because of all of that Tempur-Pedic, all the way down. His feet are off the leg rest, but it's supported in the ankles, and that's where your support is when you're in as a taller person. All right, is it comfortable?
Yes, it is.
And would you buy one for your home?
I'm buying 2.
You're buying 2? I love it.
That's all you have to do is sit in it one time, right?
That's right. Now,
Very true.
Let me also show you on the outside in the cradle, it is magnetic. Again, you have your home button outside. If you don't want to use your wireless remote, you don't have to. The home button is here. Your 2 memory buttons are here. The USB port for charging is here. And then inside, Amy, I don't want another remote. It is a Find My Remote button. As soon as you push it, wherever your remote is in the house, you'll start to hear the beeps. It's not like your phone. Mine's always turned off, and I can't find it because I can't hear the beep, right? So press any button, and now you found it. And if you have little children at home and they're pressing the buttons to tease you, slide this communication button to the back, and it turns off the communication to the buttons. And then when you're ready to use the buttons to get up, you can either press the home button, which watch, Zach's going back to that full position. Don't move, let the chair move you. And now he's coming up to the upright, seated, and rocking position. Right? Fully supported. And that's what's the difference between 5'2" and 6'4".
You bet.
Right?
You bet.
Right.
And listen, Zach's he's getting his order in for 2.
That's right.
You know what? That's smart because everybody would be fighting over
That's right.
this
What
chair.
colors did you choose?
I think this color
The
camel?
camel, yep.
and the stucco.
Then the stucco.
Ah,
Good
good.
choices. Nice.
Good job. That'll look great together, too.
Well, I'm sure the office is like, we're ready for you to come back.
Thank you for
Thank
being our
you.
best model we could ask for, Zach.
He is.
And you know what? While we're there, maybe we should show the fabrication one more
Yes.
time. So if you're
Yeah.
worried like, gee whiz, I don't know, what if something spills? Is it going to be ruined?
That's right.
And on top of that, lifetime limited warranty,
Yes.
white glove delivery, and we
Yes.
can't say those things enough times,
No,
really.
not at all.
For that, obviously, for your convenience. But if I'm sitting here with a cup of coffee, as we're going to show you, or a cup of juice, or the kids, or the dog jumps up, this is the beauty. It's just treated. It is
Yeah.
the softest suede hand, but you don't have to worry. It's complete worry-free, and there's a reason
Right.
for that, right, Amy?
And the suede is a feel. It is not suede. So Lynn and I want you to understand that. There's no way I would even spill water on this if it was suede.
Oh, forget it.
This is juice. I'm going to spill it on the front this time and hope it doesn't go over the edge. Okay, there's the little baby drips. And I'm going to lay the paper towel down on. Now watch the spill come through. This is not a fancy company of different kinds of paper towels. This is straight out of the grocery store in the kitchen, okay? Let the paper towel do the work. You don't need a special, what are
Cloth
those?
or detergent
No,
or
nothing like that, okay?
Treatment.
Now I'm gonna lift it up, and there is all the cranberry juice, all right? Now, let's make sure I got it all, because I can see a couple tiny, tiny drops on there. So I'm gonna get a fresh paper towel, put over my own hands here, and I'm going to pat. I'm not even pressing very hard. Let's see if anything came from the other side. Yeah,
Wow.
see, there was more that you and I probably at
didn't
our
even
eye,
see it.
and it may have come through from this too. So let me use the blank one, which you can see from here. Let me use this blank corner. Let's press again. All right. No, there was nothing left.
And
There's
it is
nothing.
dry.
It's dry. You don't have to run get
So
a fan.
crazy.
You don't have to rent a special vacuum from the grocery store. You don't have to use your little one you might have at the house where you clean up other spills. This is the story. It's not on the back. And if it had not been iClean technology, which is a water-based, family-friendly solution that an entire bolt of fabric is immersed in, there's no smell to it, you don't have a special feel, you cannot go to a grocery store and buy it in a can and spray it yourself, because it comes with the technology around every single fiber. And it is also stain releasing. So if you do have a piece of pizza, if you do have some nachos, if you had a hot dog that dropped, you can pick those up, and with your paper towels, you can press. And then if you have a more stubborn stain, look at hsn.com. We have your cleaning features too.
Yeah, that's true. We have some great, oh my goodness, stain release and all kinds of goodies that are
Yes.
there. Okay, and then we want to talk about why it's so amazingly comfortable, that Tempur-Pedic. And it just envelops your whole body. You
It
just
does.
melt. You're never going to have to worry about it. What do we call it? The tushy?
The tush divot.
The tush
tush
divot.
divot.
That's not going to happen again, right? And there's
That's
a
right.
reason why.
Well, and look at our seats. We've been sitting
Yeah.
there.
Well, and Zach,
was sitting there too.
6'4".
You get up, there's no tush divot. Why? Because we have high resiliency foam underneath that accepts your original body weight. This is you sitting down and moving around. On top of that, we place TEMPURResponse Tempur-Pedic foam. It is a memory foam, just like the Tempur-Pedic mattresses, but it is a partnership with LaZBoy and Tempur-Pedic, that this is a specific cell structure and only available in LaZBoy product. Now, we drop that, and I wish I still had Zach out here, because he's tall enough to
Push that down.
push that down. I'm actually going to move it down a layer. Let's see,
Okay.
Lynn, let's see if that's better for you and I both. Oh yeah, much
perfect.
easier.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the cue ball disappearing down into the memory foam, and as you get up, it slowly releases the tush divot. It slowly releases it, but it's flat. There's nothing there to show any evidence. Imagine you're able to sit down and have a customized seating, along with all the LaZBoy regular comfort, and as you move around, it's constantly contouring where you are moving, and then you get up, and there's no idea that it's even underneath.
Right back to
Right back.
perfection.
Yes.
And that's, I said it's enveloping all over, not just obviously, I have bad hips, I can feel it in my hips, the lumbar, it's so wonderful, but even down to my elbows. I said,
Yes.
Amy, I can just feel so good.
Yes.
And that's, again, what goes into a handcrafted LaZBoy. Should we go through colors once again?
I'd love to.
Here's the other color over here, Amy, that Zach said he had his eye on.
The whiskey is here. Now
Yes.
this is one of your true bomber jacket type colors. It has been our top seller in the brown families for LaZBoy because it is LaZBoy's #1 fabric, #1 color, and then the fabric is HSN's #1 fabric also.
Okay.
Then the charcoal, which is new to HSN because our #1 custom order color is blue. You always ask us for a blue tone. This is our blue tone for you, but it is a charcoal color as well. Lots of underneath undertones. The stucco, which is the second color Zach is going to get his, and he's going to get the power in the stucco.
Oh, he said camel and stucco.
Camel
That's
and
right.
stucco.
Yes.
Yep. So he's coming in to get that wonderful light color because he saw the demonstration. And then the camel. I just think this is a beautiful color. I'm
rich.
wearing kind of a blue-gray also, similar to the charcoal colors. And just look how this color goes with blue. You're wearing a fabulous turquoise. It goes with every color. You're even thinking you're beach, so you're going to get the light tone.
That's why I'm loving the
Yeah,
stucco,
yeah.
and that peace of mind. And the only decision is, do you want the power or do you want the manual?
Right.
We have all the wonderful options like the VIP with the HSN charge card. Keep that in mind. It's 18 months. I want to say it's $55 for the manual, and then it's $82 and change
Yes.
for the power. So that's, do it. We'll even give you an additional $15 if you want to get started, right?
Oh.
And also, again, that white glove delivery and free shipping. I didn't even mention that. And that's also fantastic. Obviously, the big piece of furniture, so it's
Right.
nice that we can also include the shipping
Right.
and handling.
And we're going to call you in 7 to 10 days and make an appointment with you. How many delivery companies out there just say, okay, well, we'll be there Wednesday. What time? I don't know.
And
I
then
don't
your
know.
whole day is shot
Your whole
because
day
you're
is shot.
waiting.
So we're going to let you know we're making that appointment, and 30 minutes out, we're calling you to say we're on our way. Once we get there, oh, and I did forget to mention this. Once we get there, if you buy the power, make sure you have 2 9-volt batteries. We'll go back and I'll show you why. Also, the batteries are available. We are going to supply those for the hand wand. So don't think about worrying about that. But the guys are going to take the furniture anywhere in your home that you ask us to. It could be the main level. It could be up in the master suite. It could be in the nursery. It could be downstairs in the man cave or the family gallery area. What are you calling that? Theater, the home theater room. It could go outside in your in-law suite. It doesn't matter to us. We're here to take care of that for you. We're going to put the 2 pieces together. That is your manual that you're seeing there. The back slides onto the base, and then you just sit down and start using your recliner.
You bet. Thank you.
Yes, the
I love this show.
the power version just has a couple extra connections. Oh, and that's what I wanted to show. The couple extra connections, and then once they plug it into the power surge protector, they're going to plug it into the wall, and then you get to use it. If you are looking to have this floating in your room, Lynn, you've got the wireless battery there next to you. That's available on hsn.com. This makes your furniture available to float in your room, and you get anywhere from 3 to 10 days of usage of the battery. And the battery only charges in 5 to 7 hours. It's very quick.
That's great.
It actually attaches to the back of the chair where you see all the cords. We do give you 8 feet of cord. If you don't mind the cord and you have the plug close enough, this is where your 9-volt batteries go. There's 2 of them. Have those ready for when the delivery guys are here. Pop those in, close the cabinet, and then when the green light is on, you know everything is working beautifully. This all slides up underneath the chair. The batteries allow you to get back to an upright rocking position if you lose power. Now, the power, there's 4 motors, and plus your body weight is in it, so those 9-volt batteries are usually only good for one purpose. You know, it gets you up, and so you're rocking again if the power goes out while you happen to be napping or watching television, and then put new batteries in it after that turn.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so that's just two
2
9
9
volts?
volts.
Okay, two
Two
9
9
volt
volts.
batteries. It is our President's Day special, and we look forward to this every single year, especially with the name, a brand like LaZBoy, as we said, celebrating 98 years. Really committed to everything that even behind the scenes, and we might, if we have time, be able to show you that one more time, all of the steps to custom make. That's exactly what they're doing. Yes, if you're ordering this, they're custom making this for you. But unlike a normal 6 to 8 weeks out in a delivery, you're going to be receiving it most likely within 21 days.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
fantastic. So like in
Exactly.
3 weeks. And at the same time, you think, listen, you already have a month already paid into it if you're doing flex pay,
Yes.
or if you're doing no interest, no payments with the HSN charge card. So why not, right? And in terms of, again, behind the scenes, they've always been located in the same area?
Always in Monroe, Michigan,
Michigan.
since 1927, and our headquarters is still there today, yes.
That says
and
a
it's
lot,
our
too.
world headquarters, yes.
Yeah, and that's when you go behind. If we have, do we have time, Daniel? I'm not sure if we do, to take you inside. But these are the things, yeah, that you just don't get the opportunity one-on-one. And that's why
There.
we love this partnership.
I love going to this plant in Dayton, Tennessee, and we employ over 10,000 employees. We do stamp our own metal. We are very specific on how we source our hardwoods for our recliners. We are very specific on how we test that and how we cut foam to go inside our chairs. This is the arm of foam that is exclusive to the Larson. Every chair we make, we have just exclusive cuts. Then we triple tumble the Dacron that's in the back to give you an incredible pillow loft. The industry standard is 1 turn. All our men and women are handcrafting, whether they're cutting and sewing the fabric or they're manufacturing and putting this piece together 1 part at a time. This is how we test our high resiliency foam.